What is up, YouTube? It's me, Positively Udo, shaking my flat itty bitties, and welcome back to another YouTube channel. Today we are talking about, what's this girl's name? Alissa Violet, because I just watched Shane Dawson's new video, and this girl is shady AF, and we can learn some good lessons about achieving success from her mistakes. But before we get started, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, otherwise I'm going to keep speaking with this white British accent. So make sure you subscribe, join the Success Squad. We're just a group of people who are achieving success on our own terms. And I'm trying out this new thing that my friend, the Rewired Soul, Chris Botti, I think I said his name correctly, check out his channel. He talks about mental health, and he has been doing it like from the angle of YouTube drama and current events and TV shows, and how it all is an expression and example of mental health in the real world. So I think, let me try this out, but with success principles, because I am so addicted. I am addicted to achieving success. And I love learning from other people's mistakes, so I don't have to make the same mistakes. And this Alissa Violet stuff, this girl is shady AF. If you've been getting a shady feeling from this girl, it's because she is shady. And what was I about to say? So this girl is going to find herself in more situations like this on her road to success, because she continuously gives away her power. Have you ever known somebody who just, there was always something wrong? Their car was always broken down. A family member always was in the hospital. They're always running behind schedule because this disaster happened earlier that they just couldn't help. Have you ever known somebody like that? Like, there's just always something that's preventing them from being on time or doing what they're supposed to do, or they just always seem to be in a drama situation that's not their fault. It's because they attracted it to themselves, and they attracted it to themselves. Law of attraction. You attract what you are, honey. And Alissa, you shady AF, so you attracted to yourself a shady AF situation. And it's only shady. The situation is only shady because she views it as shady, because she herself is shady. Listen, what this situation is that Alissa and Jake Paul and Logan Paul and Greg Paul, that man gives me the heebie-jeebies. He should not even be in this conversation, because the drama that they're going through is typical college age drama. Keep in mind, these kids are like 21, 22, 23, maybe 24. They're college age. And what they're going through is typical stuff that you go through when you're college age. I mean, I've been through the same exact thing. I've been through it. You've probably been through it. I think the average age of my audience is like a 28-year-old female, right? You've been through it, girl. You already know, okay? That early 20s life wouldn't take it back. But she needs to fess up where she needs to fess up and stop playing the victim, because if she continues to see herself as the victim, she's going to attract more situations like this into her life and just wonder why she can't get ahead. Just wonder why men keep using her. It's because you're playing yourself, girl. Here's number one. Point number one. She claims that Jake Paul lied, that she cheated on him with his brother. She claims that he's lying because they never dated. So Alissa, can you tell me why you made a song with Rice Gum with lyrics that say, never should have cheated now, never cheated now. I'm with your brother now, with your brother now. And he's a better kisser now, better kisser now. Really? You're gonna say Jake lied about you cheating when you make a song about him cheating? I thought you guys were never together, right? I mean, Jalissa was never a thing, so how could he cheat on you if y'all were never a thing? Thing number one. Now, obviously, I don't think she needs to be referred to as a slut or a whore. I am so anti those words. Those words are not okay to me. A woman can do whatever the F she wants with her body. It doesn't make her anything derogatory. It's none of your business. If a dude can do it, a girl can do it. We're in 2018. Like, seriously, middle schoolers or whatever age of people who watch this stuff, y'all need to, I mean, I thought y'all were like the founder generation, right? Like generation Y or Z. I thought you guys were like open, right? Like, yeah, it's okay to be gay and it's okay to do whatever you want with your body and social justice warrior and all this other stuff that the rest of the generations didn't get. I thought this generation was supposed to get it. So I'm really disappointed, really surprised that people are referring to her as a slut. Thinking of that scene in Mean Girls where the teacher's like, a fugly slut. Anyway, I'm disappointed in that. Nobody should be referring to her in that way. But, Alissa, you still shady, girl. The other thing, oh, and obviously it wasn't good that she wasn't paid per her contract. She wasn't paid properly. That's aside from the drama. That is a legal and contractual issue and financial issue that she needed to hash out with some lawyers. That doesn't really come into play with the romance triangle going on here. But here's the thing. She talks about how she was so upset with Jake. She didn't know what they were. He wouldn't ever say that they were together. Come on, girl. You're 22 years old. If you were like 16, I'd be like, oh, sweetie, oh, baby, honey, you didn't know. But you're 22. You're 22. It's not your first time around the block. You've been with dudes before. I'm kind of assuming that, but I'm assuming that. I mean, she talks about that she's been with a handful of guys, so I'm sure she's been with guys before Jake. It's not your first time around the block, and you are pretty, I mean, you're in the entertainment world where you kind of become self-sufficient and self-reliant pretty quickly. Like, you have to mature a little bit faster than your counterparts who aren't in the entertainment world, because you're just in a more vulnerable position. Like, people, you're more likely to be taken advantage of, and people don't really care. It's like a dog-eat-dog world out there, right? So you have to know, if a dude is not claiming you, he ain't claiming you. You guys are not together. You're not together. So it sucks. It hurts. Listen, I've been there. It sucks when you want a guy so much and you know there's something there, but he just won't come on board. If he's not coming on board, he's not coming on board. And guess what? By the way, guess what? Dudes like that, they're the ones who cry the hardest when you move on. And then they be calling you a year later like, I'm so sorry. I'm ready to be in a relationship now. And you're like, boo-boo, I moved on. You already missed your chance, okay? And you swerve on him. You about to get your revenge, girl. Promise a B. And it's going to be a B for him. But not if you're shady. So she's so upset that she goes and she hangs out with Logan like usual. You go out to the club like usual. You get a little drunk like usual, and then you hook up. You hook up and, oh, I don't want Jake to know. And Logan says, well, I'm a savage. I'm a maverick. I don't care. And you're mad at Logan? Honey, you hooked up with him. He didn't rape you. He didn't sexually assault you. You wanted to be with him. That's what you wanted. Nobody forced you into it. It wasn't even, there was no coercion. Logan was not offering you money. He wasn't offering you a show gig, or he wasn't offering you anything. There was no coercion. There was nobody asked for your V. Nobody asked for that. Nobody asked you to open your legs, and you did it willingly. So how can you be mad at Logan? How can you say that Logan and Jake were using you as a pawn in their game? You were like Katniss Everdeen. I volunteer as a tribute to be in the game. You raised your hand, girl. You raised your hand willingly, voluntarily, and with no remorse. I don't buy it. I don't buy this girl. I don't buy it that she's like, oh, okay, Logan, I see who you really are. Really? So why did you proceed to do a music video with him? Why did you proceed to do a music video with him, rubbing it in Jake's face that you hooked up with him, if you're so remorseful? And then the only reason you wanted him to not post a video is because their dad is an asshole. There's something wrong with the dad. Like, that's not okay. I would not feel comfortable around that man. And I'm like in my late 20s and I still would not feel comfortable around that man. Like, I wouldn't feel comfortable at 18. I wouldn't feel comfortable at 28 around that man. He gives me the heebie-jeebies. But, you know, he's an asshole, and that's when you decide, you know what? That music video that we spent, how much money did y'all spend? I mean, you had to put on makeup, you had to put on your clothes, you had to rehearse the lines, you had to go on set. Like, this was a process. You guys were probably on set for several hours. But no, it's when you get home after being chewed out by your dad, that's when you decide, you know what, that video was so mean. Logan, don't post it. And Logan's the bad guy? Logan's the bad guy for posting a video that he produced that you agreed to be in? Why would he not post it? Why would he not post it? You agreed to be in it. It's his video. Why would he not post it? You crazy girl, okay? Then on top of that, and you're like, oh, I can't believe Logan. Oh, Logan, you're such a horrible guy. Then you proceed to make a video with Rice Gum talking about Jake is cheating and you hooked up with his brother. That's how much remorse you have. That's how much of a pawn you are. Right? This girl is shady as F. She's shady as hell. And if you go through the comments on Shane's video, you'll see a lot of people talking about, I feel like she's not telling the whole truth. There's something she's leaving out. Yeah, because the girl is trying to be manipulative. She's trying to clear her name. She's trying to paint the boys in a bad light and make herself like the angel. And really, Shane didn't help. The way he edited this video, the way he just glossed over things, he really was trying to make her the angel, but she's verbally saying her own wrongdoings, but he just glosses over it and just pities this girl. And it's like, this girl is going to, for a very long time, go through this same situation with other men and wonder why she can't just be her own person and she can't just get her modeling career off the ground. I mean, look it. She ran away from Jake and she ran into Rice Gum's version of Team 10. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just focusing on her freaking modeling career, she ran to somebody else's Team 10 called Clout House or whatever they're called. This girl's not going to be happy. She's not going to be happy. So anyway, I just thought this was a great learning experience. You got to own up. You got to take responsibility for your own actions. And you got to see how the situations that you're in, how you may have attracted it to yourself, and or how you created the situation, how you took part in the creation of the situation. Only then, only when you learn to take responsibility can you actually have control of your own destiny and your own route to success. Otherwise, until then, you are relying on boys like Rice Gum and Logan Paul and Jake Paul to create the success for you. And that's never going to happen because dudes in their early 20s don't give an F about you. Dudes in their early 20s are not thinking about that girl. They're not thinking about building an empire with a girl. They're just thinking about whatever boys think about. You know what I'm saying? and you will never have something that's yours. You will always feel like you have to rely on a man and then feel like you are manipulated by that man when things don't go your way. Save yourself the trouble, girl. And own up to your own wrongdoings. Own up to your life and take control. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now is there anything else that I wanted to say about this? Oh, I love how Shane Dawson just completely glossed over the fact that Jake Paul has a casting couch. Did y'all get that? Where she said Jake will invite girls and tell them that they can be in Team 10 and then sleep with them and then they don't join Team 10? Jake Paul. I mean, Shane just really, he glossed over so much stuff. I'm like, Shane. What are you doing? You are such a gullible little puppy, Shane. But anyway, I need to go to bed. It's like 1:15. I need to go to bed. I'm waking up early, but I had to make this video because it was just too painful. Oh, it's just too painful. It was too much. It was too much. Couldn't help it. So anyway, that's all I gotta say. If you have comments, leave them below. By the way, I super much appreciate all of you that are donating over on patreon.com. I love you. You help me to pay for my Adobe software. Photoshop, Adobe. I said that twice. What's the... Not Final Cut. What's it called? Premiere. Adobe Premiere. You're helping me pay for that kind of stuff. So I appreciate you. Love you so much. If you want to donate to the channel, just head over to patreon.com/Udoka. I'm the only Udoka there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Make sure you hit subscribe because I need more people in the Success Squad. By the way, guess what, guys? We hit 3,000 subscribers. We hit 3,000. We hit 3,000. We hit 3,000. Listen, sooner than later, we about to get to 10,000. And you know what would be cool? It would be cool if I posted like every day until we hit 10,000. You think I can do it? I don't know if I can do it. That'd be cool though. But anyway, thanks for watching. I can't wait to see what you guys say in the comments. I love you so much. And until next time, much love, much love. Peace out.